Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are back at Seelo Performance as we usually are. It's been a while since we visited them. We brought the F30 330d to put it on the dyno to see what sort of power she makes stock. And just a reminder, I always get a lot of comments, why is the car not putting as much power as BMW claims? Their dyno calculates wheel kilowatts, not flywheel, wheel kilowatts. Here's Dr. Mo. Haven't seen the man in a while. Had to school him on what carbon black is. Working on a beautiful E46 M3 here. Full rebuild.
It's okay.
Got it on footage.
Every time I come here, I get abused, my blood. I don't know what it means. They take advantage of me on my soft days.
Seelo, can you just say hello to everyone?
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to Seelo Performance. Ladies and gentlemen.
We haven't seen this man in way too long. He hasn't featured on the channel for
Just
way too long.
Just been doing all the liquor things, you know how it goes, my blood.
Look at that
Today we're
silhouette.
getting an F30 330d on the dyno, folks. And obviously it's the owner is Mr. Yasser from Carbon Connects. And obviously my job is to convince our man to modify. So he comes here, boys, we keep in the car stop. I mean,
Usual story.
this is where it begins, guys.
Seelo, the dyno room is looking a bit different. Tell us what you did.
We just did a paint change. Did a paint since the
Yeah.
last video. We did a paint color change. We just feel like it adds a bit of, I don't know, character, makes it look a bit more badass. So we
Looking
in the cars. And then yeah, we're gonna do some graffiti and
Nice.
our Carbon Connections hooking us up with those, I don't know, special kind of lights. And
You're gonna go some hexagons or
yeah,
what?
some X's. We got the idea from Mr. Rensport. So yeah, we're gonna see, maybe we'll do it on the wall. I don't know. Maybe turn it into a detailing room at the same time.
Yo.
Sky's the limit,
Big
guys.
plans, big plans.
Let's do it this way, rather. Yeah, sir.
Okay guys, so just to put things into perspective, remember BMW claim 190 kilowatts to the fly, 560 Newton meters. We are expecting about 170 kilowatts to the wheels, maybe just over 500 Newton meters of torque. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we've got the 330d strapped down and ready to see what power she makes.
How close was I? 153 and 504 is what I call. But she's doing something very strange, so I'm gonna try and do something different.
Okay, so max that we got out of it was...
Well, let me open the other one. We got best of 161. Yeah, 513. So
Okay, so nice and smooth graph. No issues
it's
really.
proper clean.
So the only issue that we're running into is that she's changing from 5th to 6th.
Way too early in my opinion. So look, peak horsepower is at 3.5 anyway, so anything after that is going to be less anyway. But ultimately you'd like to know how she's behaving all the way up until at least
this year that we're seeing is that's when she changes gear.
That's when she shifts, so that's why it's so irregular. But as you can see here on the graph here, just before 4,800 RPM she does a shift.
Okay.
So we're going to try 4th gear at a lower RPM and see what it does.
So we look like we have a happy, healthy 330.
Very happy, very healthy. And a little bit of time at Seelo and it'll be happier and healthier.
One of the other reasons why I love coming to Seelo Performance, I can get a whole lot of other work done while we dyno a car.
She seems to have made the most torque in 6th gear.
6th gear was
Yeah, 6 was 520. So we were 1 kilowatt down, but that obviously has to do with heat soak as well. But yeah, this was the 4th gear pull, and in this one we have RPM rev range C just before 5,000 RPM. So it's something we need to. I'm sure the tuning will resolve that issue.
So we're tuning the car.
You say this like you surprised, Mr. Ismail. I don't understand. Like we've been at this for over maybe 2 hours now. What is this? It's for carbon content.
It's for the new owner to know that we have a healthy car. You know.
The new owner to know.
Yeah.
I didn't say I'm buying this car.
No, Okay, so thanks so much for tuning in, and obviously special thanks to Adil from Seelo Performance.
Watch it, boy.
Always has our back, always ever ready to help us out. make sure that our cars are running smoothly. A little bit less power than I had initially expected. I was thinking I might hit the 170s, but still respectable numbers for a stock 330d. Some really good torque in 6th gear, 520 Newton meters. I would call it 161 kilowatts as our final power figure, or highest power figure. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Not too sure what the future plans are for the car. Okay, so that sums up the video. We've done a few runs. The first few were in 5th gear. We then tried 4th gear, as well as the last one in 6th gear. So for some odd reason, even though we left the car in manual mode, in 5th gear it was still auto changing to 6th, which we did explain. We saw there was a slight bump in the graph towards the end. But overall, we are happy with the power. She's definitely running healthy. The graph was super smooth. So now, yeah, still on the topic of, do we keep the F30 330d or do we sell it? If we do keep it, of course, we'll look at a very, very mild tune, just to obviously give us that extra torque and improve fuel consumption. I think that would make sense, as well as the EGR cooler delete. But maybe we'll visit Adil at Seelo Performance next week again, just so he can explain the benefits of that tune and the EGR cooler delete. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you're enjoying my content, please remember to subscribe. I was looking at my stats the other day, and majority of you that are watching my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. We are making good progress towards the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is really awesome. At the time of recording, we are currently at 875, so yeah, not too far off. We really appreciate the support, and we'll see you in the next one.